ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my new crush on Logan Paul. Well, I've seen him on podcasts for about a long time, and we've been talking for ages. Well, not really, but like it's been going back and forth with podcasts. And I had a major crush when he was in California when he was 22, and then he sadly moved on to Puerto Rico, and it was like, why did my true love or my romantic crush had to go as far away? And he was sexy at one point, and like, I don't know, maybe I just had addiction, maybe I was paralyzed by his eyes, I don't know. My favorite color is blue, guys, and he has blue eyes, and it went so far, it's been gone, like, I mean, I did broke Jake Paul's heart, but I'm sorry, it's my problem, you know, like, sometimes that when Logan Paul comes around, you can't just look at him the wrong way or look at him the right way and fall in love at the same time, but you can see why I fell in love with him. I mean, it's been forward, and I've been driving crazy about him. I had some dreams about him, I've been falling in love with him, and I'm sorry, I think I pick him over Jake Paul because I'm so in love with him. Can't you see? And he's all mine, to death apart until he dies. Until he dies, or goes somewhere and I don't even see him and he boxes and fights, and he's probably better than his brother, I don't even know. Who's a better fighter? Let me know in the comments because I need to know who's your favorite. You know, to be honest, I had a crush on him when he was on podcast and when he was doing all the situation. I've been falling in love all over again, and I'm just like, why does it happen to me? Why am I the precious girl to fall in love with a dream podcaster, a famous YouTuber, a famous actor, and then you find out the next day, oh yeah, his girlfriend, and all this blah 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 stuff. And then you realize maybe he's your real type, and then you fall in love, and then you get married, have kids, and podcasts, and all that stuff. And then you realize maybe he was going to be the one that I want to be with for the rest of my life, and spent the rest of my moments, and spent the rest of the bad times, and all the good times, and all the presidents, and maybe sometimes I just feel like maybe he's the one that I want to be with, or spend the rest of my life and live happily ever after in Puerto Rico. But still, guys, I feel like I might like him more than just a friend, and I hope you guys don't really think that a 26-year-old and a 13-year-old should date. No, like, I'm waiting until I'm 26. It's not my problem that my mom and dad let me like a 26-year-old. But, like, it's my problem, you know. I actually accidentally fell for Jake Paul's brother. Like, Jake Paul's brother, you get it? Yeah, so it's been my actually kind of idea where some guy comes up and, like, says, hey, cutie, and then you find out the next day maybe you like the guy, maybe you don't, maybe there's something to it, maybe there's, like, a romantic question or, like, a positive question, and, you know, I mean, he was a good actor on podcasts, he was a great singer, a great actor. He could probably go on TV, he could probably be a president, he could probably do whatever he wants, and he could be something when he's not, and something when I don't even know. I want to be a podcaster because he's very talented, very funny, very cute, very emotional, very sexy, and very hot than his brother. Very hot than his brother. And I'm like this on podcasts, I'm like, oh my god, he's so hot, there's an angel sent from heaven, I'm gonna fall in love again, oh my gosh. And then I told my mom and dad the next day I had a crush on him, and then the big emotional day actually came when he moved on to Puerto Rico. I was sadly emotional, and I lost my future husband, because, you know, someday you're going to wish that you had him in your life, and then he's very nice in person, but, like, then you guys probably think if you call him something really bad, then he's going to probably punch you in the face or something, you know? I mean, why? Why would a cutie punch a cute kid, and then his fans out there probably watching and thinking, why did he move on that quick? He's like the famous podcaster ever, and the #1 podcast ever, and I know that. It's true, you know? Kobe, hashtag Kobe is totally real. It's like everybody's been saying, okay, maybe this girl's have a reaction or like addiction or like paralyzed by his eyes, and then you feel like he's got some fancy clothes, and then you find out that you want to buy sunglasses on eBay, which I did, and it cost like pretty much cheap, and you find out the next day you had a crush on someone else, and then you feel like Jake's probably upset, and then he don't even know that I like him, so nobody knows. I haven't met the guy yet, but I'm hoping someday I'll meet him so I can tell him how I truly felt on the very first day, of the bottom of my heart. And I never forget the days that go by, and 10,000 years go by, maybe he'll still be around, stick around, and then, voila, we're married, and then you find out, okay, maybe someday he'll be mine for real, you know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean? See you next week, guys. Peace out.